The Southwind Coach Conversation brought to you by Dave's Collision Shop and Becker Hardware, where we're Southwind Coach Jason Ohrt reviewing a 38-8 loss to Maquoketa Valley in week number 2. And Coach, looking at the stat sheet, 4 turnovers, -4 in the give take. I guess is it's just a simple analysis that's not being kind enough to yourselves to put yourselves in a position to win a football game. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, a couple of those turnovers, we were down and we were trying to make some things happen, and we threw some interceptions. We got too pass happy there at the end because we had to, and that's not really how we want to play. The first turnover really hurt us. We had a lot of misexecution on a play, and we tried to make something happen, and we should have just taken the loss, tackle for loss, and that put us down 12-0. I really felt though that we were still in a decent spot at halftime, but when they scored after the opening kickoff on the next play, that really kind of took everything out of us.
And when you have a situation like that, where's the line between being happy that your kids are trying to make a play happen, but at the same time being cognizant enough that if I try this, maybe something worse can happen? Where's that happy medium?
Yeah, and that just comes with repetition, and it's unfortunate that we really feel like that we know better, but unfortunately, sometimes when you're dealing with teenagers and you're out there, and and I know Brady wants that one back, but that just happens, and like I said, the other turnovers, we just can't really get ourselves in a position where we're trying to play from behind by 2 or 3 scores. So that's just not how we're built.
And I know you were still in the game at halftime, but that early deficit, when you get down at 2 scores with what you want to do, obviously that's a bigger mountain to climb. How important is just getting off to better starts moving forward?
Oh, I think it's vital. And we talk about that a lot. And that was actually one of our main goals for last week, was to try and get off to a fast start and get on the scoreboard first. And unfortunately, we didn't do that. But we're moving forward. There's, even when you lose 38-8, there's still some things to look at. And we did some things well. I thought we played decent on special teams, other than the one that we let them get back on the grounded kick. And it's just, there's some things there defensively, a roller coaster ride. Basically, we had a lot of negative plays, tackles for loss, but we're still having a hard time getting off the field on 3rd down. So just some things that we need to keep working at and trying to get a little bit better at. And I feel like our kids are going to get better as the season goes, just as we're such a young squad. But obviously we're a little disappointed with how last week went.
And one bright spot on the stat sheet, Keegan Streeter doing probably what you expected him to do. A nice game, 139 yards on the offensive end of things, 8 tackles on the defensive things. Probably what you expected out of Keegan in coming into the season, fair to say.
Yeah, he did a nice job fitting in. We had an unfortunate injury with Parker Timp in the practice week, and I can give Parker a lot of credit. He played through it as best as he could. We just really couldn't give him the ball like we did the previous week, and he get 23 touches the week before and only had 1 last Friday. So Keegan did a nice job carrying the load, but we obviously need to have both those guys healthy and ready to go if we want to be successful moving forward.
And then you head down to Clayton Ridge this Friday night. What do you expect out of Clayton Ridge?
Well, it depends on who's playing quarterback for them, because week 1 they were very explosive. They were able to throw the ball and run the ball with a lot of success. So we're going to prepare for that. They're a team that they beat us last year. We're not used to that, and so we really addressed that this week with our kids, that we need to come out focused and understand that until we get a victory, everybody else is a better team than us, and we have to play like that with our back against the wall and try to make things happen in our favor, like the other teams that we've been playing so far have. And I feel like our kids understand the message, and I'm hoping that we can come out there and execute a little bit better and have a good week.
All right, Coach, keep your kids healthy. Hopefully you can get victory number 1 this week. We wish best of luck.
All right, thanks, Darren.
Head coach Jason Ohrt. This coach conversation brought to you by Dave's Collision Shop and Becker Hardware.